Yo. Let's see. Uh-oh. I will be right back. I hear one of my dogs probably up to no good. All right, I'm back. Emmy here likes to go up to my daughter's room and try and go shopping. Frequently, my daughter's got a tree in her room, and Emmy likes to eat the dirt in the pot. So, gotta just kind of keep an eye on her, make sure the doors are all closed so she doesn't get carried away. Uh, keep thinking I should put some sugar in that tea, but someday. Um, I don't know what we're going for. Let's zing around a few of these. Let's just try it. Go for some let's try. I don't know. I'm like way off beat here. Let's I think I gotta slow it down. Yeah, I was gonna say I think these are. I might have to turn timing correct off, which is gonna make it. Well, we'll just slide stuff in to where they need to be. And then I'll start tweaking with timing correct off. If I can only catch this little one. That was wrong. Let's get rid of this, and then we'll nudge that over. So I kind of want those tighter. Let's see. We'll I think like this is going to be like a pretty aggressive swing, and start nudging. Oop, grab too many. It's moving quarter notes. No, it's more moving 16ths. We're going to want to go like 30 seconds maybe. What I think we'll do, because I'm just gonna, I don't know, it's gonna take me a minute to get this, to keep doing it. This is just probably faster to copy, just paste it in. this instead. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I feel like I gotta fix these. Man. I don't know. We'll erase all of it. Let's go grab. Actually, I haven't gone into MPC Tutors. He's got a really nice base. What is it? I think it's got the expansion's got like a, what was it? Was it a Grim Reaver on the front? Got too much stuff in here. Yeah. I think he gave this one away for free. Oh man, I did that wrong, didn't I? All right. I gotta undo loading it and then load to new track. That is where we will be. Probably too low for one thing. Also, let's go F major. Weird. Some double taps. Let's fix that. This probably needs to be nudged in. I don't know. Let's go pick some other instruments. Get some, I'm usually doing plugins, but let's go for some key group stuff. Just looking for F9, see if we got anything fun. Got a bass. Sounds kind of fun. Might need timing correct off, which could be maddening. Not quite going where I want. So janky. We could go for chords. Might be easier to. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Not doing it. It's already got some delay on it, but let's add in the monster. Oh, there we go. I think I need more bars. Shift, cut. I'll just erase it. Duplicate. I don't know. Might need to actually nudge these. Something in there, maybe. Try that. Give that a try. Little piano. There's a little bit of a mess here. quantizing to 16th notes. I feel like we could use a little more percussion or something, but I don't think steel drums are it. Let's load this one, see if we like it. Kind of late on this one. We'll just kind of eyeball it a little bit. I think that'll be better. All right. pretty good. I don't know where I'm going with this. Maybe it's time to just save it and go mess with something else. See where else we go. Projects. I don't know. Maybe we'll get something that's more interesting going. Oop. Delay Pro doing its thing. Slowly self-oscillating into madness. All right, safe to bring the volume back up again. Maybe we'll skip the expansions for the moment and go dig into some samples. Cancel. Hey Sean, how you doing? Just going out fishing for some different samples, see what's out here to mess with. Try D flat minor, why not? It's probably gonna be, yeah, this is just all. I don't know if I want any vocal stuff right now. We'll have to go someplace else. So we go for some down tempo drums. Kind of dig that. See if we like any other ones. Oop, not sample the same. That's a little much, but we'll give it a try. See what we got. Glockenspiel. Could work with that. That one's a little more interesting. So I guess I'm grabbing F. Try Mellotron. Pianos. F. Piano. Textures. All right, this should be enough. Let's go do some damage. This is D flat minor. I'm not going to bother transposing it around. Let's just see what we got here. Threshold. Could go regions, might be a little bit better, but I think we're going to need a lot of regions. Let's go threshold again. We'll pull it down. See. See if we can use envelopes to fix the pops and clicks here. Select all. Might be a little too much. Hello? What have I done wrong here? Okay. Well, that's all off. Global poly. I don't want that quite so straight. Let's go 55. Got another drum in here. All right, we'll try. Hey, you're welcome, man. Happy to help anytime I can. If you end up having any questions, feel free to drop stuff into, I don't know, YouTube here, comments, send me an email, look me up on Discord. Happy to try and do what I can to help. But yeah, it's hard if you're struggling because you don't have the time to kind of get into it. That's tough. But yeah, I don't know. My creation process tends to be a little haphazard. I'm also usually not like too afraid of just doing weird stuff and seeing where it goes. But right now, I've been trying to do a track a day, and I've been doing a little bit more than that, but trying to force myself to use the MPC firmware 3 a bit more, and because I know my way around MPC firmware 2. Like I've done, I don't know, I probably did like over 150 track a day things years ago on 2, and I did it intentionally to get my head around how to work really fast on it. And some stuff works really well in firmware 3, and some of the changes just do not work. So I've been trying to kind of force myself to get around in it and see where I am working well and not working well. I'm not sure. I can still hear a click. I'm not going to worry about it too much because, like, I'll try and fix it maybe when we get a little bit further. And I feel like these are all kind of loud, louder than I want. Let's pull them back down. A little higher. Let's leave it alone for now. I don't want to fill out too much for drums because I'll end up with a big mess. All right, the thing with this is it is kind of just one tone. I could try and play it as an instrument. I'm curious to see if we go regions though. I'm not going to do 64, like something that will sustain long for a little bit, but like if we do 8. It does okay. Let's go convert it over. It's going to be like, I think that's too piercing for the track. Just try it. So a couple things I think I want to do here is one, it definitely needs to be filtered down, but I think I want to put filter gate on it. Is there one piece of equipment you can advise to easily create fun tracks, lo-fi genre for people who don't have a lot of time? I mean, there's so much like real. The thing is the SP404 Mark II is pretty fast, so it depends on really. Like, I don't know. Are you looking for sequencing? Do you if you're in the lo-fi space, you're probably looking for something that can sample. If you want to like really force yourself to work in a minimalist space, the Pocket Operator 33, it's very limited if you haven't played with it, but it's only got 40 seconds of sample time. But I've made some really solid tracks that they just sound great. It has a really particular 8-bit sound to it, but and you can only play 4 notes at a time, so it makes you get like really into a fast process because you don't have that many options to do things. So it's really about what sounds you kind of record into it and how you kind of go from there. I don't have any Electron gear. I've never used any. I used to read the manuals on them religiously when I was thinking about getting some. I didn't get any more because I just couldn't afford it at the time, and it looks like cool stuff, but I suspect that it's kind of like an MPC. There's a ton of stuff under the hood that you just need to learn. Yeah, if you got a Mini-Log, a TR-8S, and an SP404 Mark II, and guitars, I mean, you probably have more than enough stuff to make music on it. like, for me, it's like you just got to develop those habits and processes to just get used to some of the stuff so you can go really fast. Because then you can cut through a lot of the minutia. And like the NPCs, like tons and tons of things that you got to figure out to do something really fast. I mean, if you want, I mean, I could flip over to doing something on the SP404 Mark II or the PO33 and kind of show you like some stuff, but I don't know. It's like the problem I think is there's really not any good shortcuts. You just got to kind of put the time into them to learn them, and the more stuff you have, the harder it's going to be to like kind of focus on any one particular piece of gear. But I don't know. Like I don't mind. Let me go grab my PO33. I think it's the batteries are still working on it. So like, I don't know. I don't even know what I have on this thing. But I'm just going to push this up a little bit because we'll just sample. Let's just sample off of it. Just going to patch in. All right. I got the MPC. Should now be going in. Yeah. And then take this and go out. Now you're going to, I'm going to probably make a few mistakes here because it's been a while since I've like really tried to build a track on this. But let's first of all make sure we can play. Okay. So we got audio coming through here. For sure. Okay. Let's go hold this down. Increase the volume output on this. Okay, that's probably too much volume. Let's see. We're going to stop for a second. Now, like, and this is where this is just like, I don't know, to me it's kind of fun. Let's go find some break beats or something. Woo doo doo doo. Let me get my brain back into. Okay, I got breaks. Oh, that's not terrible. All right. So let me remember how to delete stuff out of here. Is it? That's copy. Is it this and this? Delete. 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 Oh my! Like I whatever. If I didn't save it on here, it's gone. All right, that clears that out. And I've got a bunch of random patterns I'll clear out. I don't know that there's a faster way to do this, but we're just going to empty it out. All right, so I should have this empty. Like we got 40 seconds of sample time. We've got no patterns on it. And like let's see how well I can do this. Two-handed. Was it record? So the bottom half is like drum slots. The top half is like one-shot instrument kind of sounds. So it'll chop whatever you put in here. Sometimes it does a good job. Sometimes it's terrible. And I don't remember, what is it? That's copy, delete. Yeah, you gotta. it's like you gotta hold it just right. But if you count it out, like, maybe we'll do this one. Go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let go at the 1. It should chop it up for me. We'll switch to performance. Did we not record anything? Maybe I might have to do this like a little bit differently. No, we don't want that. How am I going to slide this up a little bit further? So what I need to do, if I remember correctly, is you got to hold down the sample slot you want. You got to hold record. It'll start it'll basically, once you reach a threshold, it'll start recording. So as long as this is loud enough, it'll start recording. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I don't know. Nope, it's not working. What am I forgetting to do here? Yeah, we're still at... Okay. It did work that time, but I want to delete what's in there. All right. There we go. So like we can take this and immediately start kind of goofing around with it. I'm trying to remember where the volume is. Oh, it's on the pitch. Okay. Let's record it louder. We'll delete it. And we'll do that one more time. So it's record and then the slot. It's telling me it's clipping. Delete it one more time. Not quite so loud this time. Still says clip. All right. We don't have a pattern yet. So we can go to filter. We're going to crank the... Oh, not filter. I am doing this so wrong. Oh, it's tone. Right, tone. So from here, I can start selecting like one pad at a time and switch over to edit. We can just do like a standard kind of thing here, like a drum. You just got to do like something basic for a drum pattern. I don't know, I feel like I'm just being silly doing this, but like we can adjust the filter. And what I just did is I held the record button down while adjusting the filter, just to kind of make it change a little bit. You can do the same thing with like the volume and stuff. It's kind of like on the Electron, you got your, what are they like? I think they, in teenage engineering speak, I think it's step component and parameter lock and Electron. But basically like per each event, you can have it kind of take in like certain values to change. So you can kind of like mess around with stuff there. Like we can come in here and if I go select a different slot, well, let's say we want to record this. I can just hold down the record button and this pad. And I've just got it set up so I can play it now chromatically. Now it's F, so I don't know what notes I'm playing because it does skip a few pads. It's an interesting system, but I didn't write it down. The memory on the PO33 is 40 seconds, and it does have a mode that you can you basically can, it'll do an audio stream. So it will output in stereo. If you send it to a stereo recorder, it's almost like just record it to a tape or something. It will save it out the audio. Sounds kind of like a fax machine or modem if you're familiar with either of those technologies, but you don't have like it's just basically your audio in and audio out. So yeah, it's telling you on the back a couple of the things to how to operate it here, but it's I don't know, like as I said, like I haven't used this much in a while, so I've kind of forgotten. So I'm having to remember a couple things here, but yeah, it's 40 seconds. So you probably have enough to like in here to get a song or get some drums and stuff going, maybe a few different instruments to play with. But if you're working on like really big sounds, it's going to go quick. But I can like record this in and play it live. So I can go play. So I just kind of play the pads, let it kind of go, or I can program it in. Again, it's all like super simple stuff, but if I'm like, okay, I need a bass. Did we load anything interesting into memory? That was like, I don't think we got any. Or like let's say I want this chord. So I got sample 1 in here. It's hard to see. It's blinking because my thumb's in the way, but this is blinking here because it's letting me know, and you might not be able to see, but the light is here on as well. It's just telling me that I have something in that sample slot. So if I want to record this chord in, basically just hold down this, and before it's over, I'll let go, so it'll stop recording. And you can hear, it's not a perfect recreation. It's kind of like that, you might be able to hear in headphones, it's picked up like some 8-bit artifacts. So you start getting like this like different tone or tonality out of it. Usually you'd use like the filter to try and like trim off some of the artifacts, but you got like a low pass, high pass filter, so you can kind of do some fun stuff with it. You got resonance to play around with. You can pitch it up or down. Then you also have performance effects on this, which they're far more basic than what you can do on the SP404 Mark II, but like you can hold down FX. You get to do like different time gating or re-triggers. This is doing a pitch down, I think. I don't know, it's about UNL, UNO. So on this, you're not going to store a small sample pack. You're going to store either like one shots in the top half or like little mini drum kits. And you only got 40 seconds of time. So you're going to be picking and choosing what you want on it. Like you'd be like, I want the almond break and I want like a couple different bass notes and maybe like some piano chords or something. But yeah, you're not going to store a whole lot. And it is a little bit cumbersome because to load and save, you need an external audio recorder to be able to record off and then play back to get it to get the stuff back in it. So if you if you're I would say like if you were like I have like four drum kits that I really like, you could load them up into like four of the slots here and have, 64 drum hits. But it can be it is a bit of a chore. It the I mean the P6 here is certainly more capable, but it has like a similar limited memory kind of problem. The sequencer on it lets you do up to 4 bars per pattern, and there's 64 patterns. Whereas this, you've got 1 bar, and you've only got 16 patterns. So you're not like you can make up to a 16. I mean, you can. The song mode lets you kind of put in and chain those 1 bar patterns together in interesting ways, but you're still only going to have like 16 bars at the end of the day worth of content. Whereas on this, you've got 4 bars, 60, yeah, 4 bars with 64 patterns. So you can do like more songs on this. It is similar to the P6 where you can, each of these large pads, you got 6 of them, and then you got 8 banks. So you've got 48 sample slots, and you can load into it either like basically like a one shot, like a piano chord or bass note or something, or it's got like a pretty interesting chop mode as well, where you can have one pad, you can have up to 64 sample chops in it. So what I've been doing is like on the pads here that are like A, B, C, D, I've been putting in like those one shot kind of sounds, like whether it's like a piano or something, and then you can go into keyboard mode and pitch it up and down. And on like the E, F, G, and H, I've been putting it like just recording in like different drum kits and stuff so that I can come in and have like a good selection of drum kits as well as like a pretty good selection of just different sounds that I want to play. I'm using this more as a notepad though, and I'll kind of just like record something into it and play around with it instead of and just delete it. Like so, it's been more transitory, I guess, to play with. But I mean, this is another like solid thing, and I would say if you're looking at well, for what do you get for $100, which is what you get for the PO33, it's at this point like I would almost say like go get if you got your phone a phone like Android or iPhone, you're almost better off getting like Koala or something. If you're looking for something that's for what is this 220, I think you can probably find it in some places for 200, maybe even used on probably find it used on Reverb for maybe 200 or so, but maybe a little bit less. But this is certainly much more fully featured. Very menu divey though, so because you get a lot of controls, you get like shift can do a lot of different things on here. It's fairly well documented what's on the front, but it's I'd say it basically is in a lot of ways a mini SP404 Mark II. So if you're not in the like I don't kind of care for the SP404 Mark II, or you don't want to get something that overlaps with it, maybe it's not the right thing for you. But the pattern sequencer is much better on this than it is on the SP404 Mark II. It also has much better envelopes. So I don't know. It's kind of without kind of knowing what you're looking for, it's hard to say. But I mean, you can certainly get down and jam with all kinds of stuff. But these are like the two that come to mind, other than just saying like Koala. Anyway, we'll just patch back in over here. Do. See where the heck we were going over here. And while we're here, might as well chop this up. Hopefully threshold will go. Yeah, I mean, they all have their benefits and problems, so I was a little late there. Let's go 0, cancel 0, snap. Convert. Another one that will definitely need. Oh, that's right. I want to kind of knock this down a little bit so it's not quite so loud. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the resale value shouldn't be too far off from like 160 euros. So, like, even if you're like, I don't like this, you should be able to like sell it off and flip it. The only thing I would say though is like, it doesn't, if you're looking, if you're in that, like, I don't really care for the SP404 Mark II because it's like, it's just big enough that I can't carry it with me and use it frequently. The P6 is definitely, I think, like a better, like, portable. It's like, it's even more portable. The sampling restrictions, it's only got 3 seconds of sample time per slot, or stereo sample time. You can double that by going mono, so you get 6 seconds, which honestly is enough for recording plenty of loops. You can also downgrade the audio quality from 44.1 kilohertz all the way down to like 11 point like maybe it's just 11 kilohertz or 11.05 or something, or 0.25. It's I don't know, it's pretty competent. I think it's a good little device, and it's just like the SP404 Mark II. Like, I think it pairs really well with plenty of stuff. Go this way. I'm going to do something goofy, potentially, but I'm going to switch all of... Oh, we want note on. Yeah, part of me says you should just play around with what you got, but I understand being interested in like other gear or just trying to see like what else might help. We're going to go pad loop. I don't like the pops and clicks there, but maybe we can just try to figure out like we can extend these. Maybe just a filter, just a little bit, will be enough to just hide it. Not really. Maybe it's just a dirty track this time. What in the world? Must have got it. I feel like I've been getting more double taps lately. Double up here. Let's transpose up. Try editing the end. It's got kind of like a weirdness to it, just from the ping pong looping. I guess I'm cool with. Where else we go for? Damon, I'm always on the job. The question is, what's the job? I don't know. But yeah, just trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to do this daily thing, force myself to just commit to getting some stuff done. It's probably 12, huh? Almost 12. All right, it's not sounding quite right, but we're gonna go with it. And envelopes. We'll see if this fits anywhere. It may not. No, it's like way... Sounds like maybe we could maybe pitch it up 12. I'm not like super into it. We're an F major? Yeah. Let's go dial in F. Maybe we'll go see what we can go peck at for some synths. We've got piano, some like kind of patty things. Let's go try, let's go for some like, see if we get some cutting FM kind of stuff going. I don't know if I care. I was okay with that. I don't feel like I have it in me to play that properly. Try that. Probably shouldn't have a lead in there. I'm also thinking I might have too much going on to get a serious bass going here, but let's try. See what we can find. Not drum. Let's undo that. Let's actually go back to expansions. See if we can get MPC tutors. See if there's like, okay, I don't know that I care about the patterns. Let's load to a new track. See if we can EQ this or filter it or something. All right, he's got a few different layers going. Cool. Just using this one a little earlier. It's not cutting through enough. Might need to switch it out for something else. I just don't feel like I'm being lazy. I don't feel like taking the time to try and EQ it and beef it up. Just go for something. Let's do sub-bassal. So now I'm gonna have to think about mixing stuff a little bit more. Just so that the bass can cut through. Hey, thanks, man. Like, I don't know. I'm always in the like, do I like the sound of it or not? All right, we can always hear the bass, which is important. There. We should bring these, transpose back down. I don't even know if you can hear that. How much do I trust enhancer or other stuff here? It's like really punching it out. Let's see if Soft Clipper will help us here. I keep forgetting where they hide it. It's not here, is it? This is the one thing that irritates me about the plugins here is there's no search and everything's just like sometimes it has the air in front of it, sometimes it doesn't, and there's no favorites. Like if there's just a favorites, I'd be like, okay, these are the ones that I just go to frequently, so I don't have to go search for it. It's like, okay, where's... Okay, we got multi-band filter bank, cool. Yeah, it's no crashes so far. Maybe I should actually consider saving, which is probably a good idea. I don't know, what's this? Jam 10 Wicked Glory? I don't know. It's fine. I have to name it something. This bass needs to come down. I want to try and get it with... The other thing I've been wondering from time to time is it possible that like sometimes I can't find these things because the plugin registration hasn't gotten it? I suspect I'm just not finding it though. I don't think soft flipper. I could have sworn it was under air. Harmonic. No, it's okay. It's under harmonic. Like it's fine. We want to post dB level be like -9 probably. I mean, it's hitting it, I guess. Which is, I don't know, I usually try and mix down to -9 dB for kicks and bass, and then kind of do everything else below that. I feel like this is probably still a little... The piano's a little too loud. Or else is like kind of sticking out. Leads maybe a little much. All right. What are we doing to wrap this up here? Probably send it to... Just start making copies. Yesterday doing the 8-bar wasn't terrible. I still hit issues recording mutes in though. So I don't know if I want to record mutes or not. We'll just copy it. We're just going to start. We'll just start making copies and we'll figure out what to do from there. The fun part for those who haven't seen this before is there's a bug in song mode that I've hit. I haven't gotten anybody to confirm it for me yet, but at least for me, when I go use song mode and I put in a sequence, if I put the same sequence in a second time, it wipes out all of the track mutes across all of the sequences, which is terrible, and also a good reason why you need to save frequently. Speaking of which, I'm just going to start getting in the habit of doing save project as, and just keep doing a -1, -2, whatever it takes to get through this. And the -1 should be good for a little bit. We should probably rename this to sub bass so we know what the heck it is. Close. We're going to need to also explode some of these tracks, because Because like this one, if we go solo, we got a few sounds going. So let's explode it. I'm gonna do that explode track. Actually, I should probably remix after doing this as well. I don't. I'm going to leave this one here. We'll leave it muted. I'm just going to erase all the notes so that if I accidentally unmute it, it's cool, but I can still come back and play different things here if we want to add something else into the sequence later. As a result, I should just leave it. Should leave it as is. Come over here. This is our kick. Super noisy kick, but it's our kick. Oh, this is almost like a, I don't know, it's like a rim or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter what I call it as long as we can identify it later. It's like our mega snare. That I think I'm going to need to, as I'm doing this, I'm just thinking this is one that I was like, probably needs to be mixed down or EQ'd. So we'll see. The Gulfstream drums, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to want to explode this out. Explode track. Do the same process. We will erase everything out of it just so I can leave it as is. And then we can unmute. It doesn't need to matter if it's muted or unmuted. I don't know what the heck this is. This is like a bloop or something. It's like a weird little percussive sound. It's like a knock or something. And now we're into, this is gated pad. Just say piano chords. All right, we're getting organized. Did we use this? We did not. I'm just going to delete it so it's out of the way. We're not worried about it. Lead, bass. We didn't use this bass, right? We didn't. I'm just going to get rid of it. Keep it clean. Sub bass, bass, lead. Go to mute. We can see all of our stuff here. I should probably do one of two things. I should either take these empty drum tracks and move them to the end. I think I'll just move the two of them to the end. That way it's one less accidental thing to mess with at the moment. And move this one to the end. Close. All right. We can now go back to the mix and see where we're at. So kicks are landing a little bit over 9 dB, but I think I'm cool with that. I feel like this rim hit is probably way too hard. And the snares like can come down. I want it above, I want the, like this rim and the snare, I want to be above the melodic stuff going on here, but I want it lower just so that it's not competing. And this is me just kind of doing it by ear and kind of visually kind of just going through. So I think everything else seems fine enough. Now we made all these changes. We're in intro. What do we lead with? Let's get rid of these. Knock. I kind of want maybe the gated pad and the rim. Just go build. We'll copy the sequence into build A1. I think I'm going to build two. Need like two builds here. Mute. I think the leads coming in is better than the chords. bring in the bloop. Do the next build. So we'll go copy sequence again. Build 2. Do it. Back to mute. We'll... I don't know, sometimes I like to just bring in the snare. Let's go, from here we'll go into main. I'm just going to keep saying like A1, A2, whatever, because I would probably actually turn these into 8 bars, but as I said, I'm trying to avoid pattern mute madness right now. It's not fun to deal with, so. All right, we're in main. We need kick for sure. Sub bass. Let's leave knock and piano chords out. I'm thinking we don't even don't have any hats. I might want to add some in. Maybe I might just play it live through a track. Okay, that's main A. We're gonna go copy sequence to main A2. Do it. Let's drop out the bloop, bring in the knock. Just like a subtle change here, maybe? Or do we take rims out too? Then we go... Do we drop? Let's just do it. We'll do a drop here. Drop A. Do it. Mute. We'll take this out. I think we keep the bass going. Maybe we take out the... See how it sounds with the gated pads coming out? We'll just play it. I'm just not sure how hard of a transition this is. That's fine. I can absolutely live with that. Do we drop further? Copy. We'll just go build. We'll bring in... I think this is where we go... Either bring in the pianos here or... something. I don't know. Mute. Pads are out. Bring in chords. I think that'll be good. Sorry, for you guys that are listening, I'm just trying to mentally play through this in my head without having to listen to the whole thing, just to go faster. Main B2, do it. Mute. We're going to bring in... Maybe we just go kick and snare. Maybe we take out the lead. This actually still feels like a build. Maybe I rename it. We'll extend it a little bit further. Then we'll go into main B1. Whoop. Take out this. We got piano. Let's bring in the gated piano again. Cool. Do this. B2. Do it. Do we bring everything in? Wait. We're missing the kick. That's weird. We should have the kick. I don't want to go into a C, so let's just go main. We'll go B3. I think we can do sustain having everything playing for one 4 bars. Now we're going to have to start drops. We're going to go drop B1 and usually I'd be trying to do the dramatic stuff, so take out the kicks, snares, and hey, the breathalyzer. Great name. We've had pianos going for a bit. Or is it take out bass? Maybe it's bass. Why did I just do that on the wrong one? I did this on the wrong one, didn't I? I didn't copy it. Darn it. I guess I'll copy it first. We'll go copy sequence. I don't know what I wasn't paying attention. Drop B1. Okay. Mute. We're getting there. I promise. We're close. Oh, the first time I've appeared ever? What happened that you were looking for? Or what are you into? I usually do SP404 Mark II videos. I've got almost 900 of them. They're all 5 minutes in length pretty much. So, not trying to like kill people with it. What in the world? Okay, sorry. I'm just losing my mind as I'm talking, trying to re-chat it. This is what the glance gets me. I look over and I'm trying to still hit buttons and messing up. Where are we going? I think we lose the... Do we lose the lead? The lead's kind of cool. I think the bloop can go. What are we outroing on? What? Actually, let's go see what we introed on. I'm now past far enough. Gated. Let's go out on the chords then. Just to not... Whoops. Drop B2. 3. This might actually be the outro, or we'll have one more to go. We get rid of the knock and lead. And I guess this is the outro. Okay, what we want to do now is I'm going to go first. As I said, we need to save. Like I don't want to lose any of this stuff here, and it's super easy for the song mode to eat this on us. So I'm the most concerned about song mode, but we're going to do this. So as I said, the bug that exists is if I put like intro in 2 times in a row, it's going to mess up all those mutes that I just did to put this track together. But if I hit record and come in, I could just tap in all of these one time, and we should now have a full song we can play from the start. I'm going to stop record. I don't want to put anything else in there. I think I got everything in. So I should be able to play it. Kind of came in a little weird. Oh, it's stuck because I got out of song mode. Let's try again. I shouldn't have, what I should do is convert this to a sequence, and then I can go check mix it again and stuff, but I almost feel like that piece should come in a little bit early and fade it in. But I'm kind of running out of time here. I got like 15 more minutes before I got to drop here. So, like, this is where we could certainly be looking at, like, getting more complicated, but trying to do, like, one a day, you can only get so much in. Yeah, this part's kind of a little boring, maybe. We'll see if we can find some hats and stuff to kind of put in here. I guess it's all right. All right, now it's just gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go convert to sequence. We're gonna put it on sequence 15. This will put everything together as one long track. So now we can play it from the start. I can actually go look at mix and stuff. What I do want to do is we've got we have just like some tracks here. The last two. I want to see if I can like find something that we can, I don't know, I can just like kind of noodle around a bit with a few things. That one isn't bad. I do need to, I'm going to go into like the per pad effects. Let's see if we can high pass out the low drum. Feels like it's too loud still. Like probably not the intro, but let's I don't know, there's something I don't like about it. I want to like it, but that's because I'm trying to like figure out like how do we, you know what, maybe it needs bit crusher. I don't know, I just don't find it like, it doesn't seem like interesting enough. What else do we got? Maybe we can find something. I mean, like this immediately just feels more fun to play, if that means anything to you guys. Oh, wrong column. I don't know, let's just goof around. I'm like doing like I don't want it on the beginning where I put it, and I'm just goofing around. Where the heck did the notes go? Was I not? Maybe I wasn't recording, which is maybe just as well. Just kind of let it go. feel like I'm... Where the heck is it? I think this would be easy to... Oh, I don't have record arm on, of course. That will mess me up. I probably tapped it on accident on the touchscreen while I had my hand here. I'm just noobing it up over here. I'm gonna have to go back and edit some of that because I feel like I'm getting double taps, but... Like that probably could have used some rolls or something. All right. Yeah, I can see... Let's go back here. Going out is fine. I think that one was one I didn't want. I don't know that it's interesting. Like, it needs something. Like just a straight isn't very interesting here. Let's go back. What do we want? Maybe it's switched to something else. That one's not bad. Just try it. I'm cheating. I'm using note repeat. Maybe a little bit more through here. You hosed me. You jumped. I was waiting and wasn't. When it jumped, I was like, "Where am I on the measure here?" If I had more time, I would probably do a filter or something on that, but I don't know. I think I got like 4 minutes left. All All right, guys. I'll say thank you for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. Fortunately, I had no wind, so it looks like I had very few dropped packets today. Yesterday was pretty bad, and ended up with a crash in the middle of doing this. So, until next time, I will probably see you guys sometime, maybe Monday or Tuesday, but I will continue doing some tracks a day and posting them up on SoundCloud and stuff. Adios.